Sayreville Economic Redevelopment Agency meeting, November 16th, 2023. Has the chairperson, salute to the flag, excuse me. I'll get it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, now you can ask me that question.
Yeah.
What?
Has it been published?
It's been advertised.
Has the meeting been advertised according to?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the meeting has been advertised appropriately under law.
Roll call the commissioners, please.
Mr. Scott?
Yes, here.
Mrs. Duffy?
Here.
Mrs. Backo?
Here.
Mr. Bailey?
Here.
Ms. Fisher?
Here.
Councilwoman Novak?
Here.
Councilwoman Roberts?
Here.
Minutes of the meeting of September 28th, 23. Can we make a motion to approve those minutes?
Any questions or
Any
comments
questions
or
or
corrections?
I have a correction.
Yes, ma'am.
Page 2, I was the one who asked for the meeting adjournment times. It says Councilwoman Roberts asked for the.
You were right.
Okay, so we will correct the minutes
Joan, did you hear that?
to reflect that
No.
Phyllis asked for the closing time.
Okay.
Phyllis asked for the closing time of the meeting.
Okay. I'll go over it with you, John.
Okay.
Sorry.
Authorization for payment of bills, non-LA.
We need a motion.
We'll need a motion, excuse me.
That's corrected.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as corrected. I need a motion, please.
So moved. Second?
Roll call.
Right, Paula moved and Mary seconded.
No, I did not. I wasn't there, so I'm gonna have to abstain. Donna did.
Donna.
I'm sorry.
Donna.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Scott?
Yes.
Mrs. Duffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Backo?
Yes.
Mr. Bailey?
Yes.
Ms. Fisher?
Yes.
Councilwoman Roberts?
Yes.
Authorization for payments of bills, non-LA, non-NL, A through M. May I hear a motion?
I move the bills be paid on roll call.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Who made the motion?
Me,
Mary.
me and Donna.
Okay. Mr. Scott?
Yes, here, yes.
Mrs. Duffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Backo?
Yes.
Mr. Bailey?
Yes.
Ms. Fisher?
Yes.
Councilwoman Novak?
Yes.
Councilwoman Roberts?
Yes.
Motion to approve payment of bills.
NL related.
I'm sorry. Authorization of payment of bills, NL related, non-escrow, to be paid when funds are available, M through R.
N through R.
N as in
N.
N
Nancy.
is in Nancy.
Yeah, through R. I move that the bills be paid as
I'll
N through
second.
the B.
Motion, please.
No, I got N through R.
There was a motion and a second.
Okay, who made the motion?
Me.
Mary.
And
Donna
second.
seconded.
Donna.
Okay.
Roll call.
Mr. Scott?
Yes.
Mrs. Duffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Backo?
Yes.
Mr. Bailey?
Yes.
Ms. Fisher?
Yes.
Councilwoman Novak?
Yes.
Councilwoman Roberts?
Yes.
Authorization for payment of bills to be paid from escrow accounts, to be paid only if escrow funds are available. S through Z as in zebra.
Make a motion, the bills be paid S through Z.
Motion
Second.
by Mary Novak and second by
Donna.
Donna.
Donna Roberts. Roll call, please.
Mr. Scott?
Yes.
Mrs. Duffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Backo?
Yes.
Mr. Bailey?
Yes.
Ms. Fisher?
Yes.
Councilwoman Novak?
Yes.
Councilwoman Roberts?
Yes.
Any new business that anybody would like to discuss right now? Okay. Pending matters, waterfront development.
Yes, I spoke with the redeveloper today to get the latest update. For the Bass Pro Shop, the foundation permit has been issued by the borough. The redeveloper has submitted their resolution compliance to the planning board for the Bass Pro Shop site plan, which was previously approved by SERA. The redeveloper plans to solicit bids for the core and shell of the building by early December. That includes the exterior of the building, HVAC, electrical,
Yeah,
building equipment for the Bass Pro Shop with long lead times such as the HVAC units, the electrical transformer, and the generator are in procurement.
they're in procurement now.
They're in procurement right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay, great.
They completed their improvements to the Epic Church that were necessary for the widening of the Riverton entrance
Sure.
by Chevalier Boulevard. Those included reconfiguring the parking lot and some expansions in the northwest and southwest corners. For the Gateway District, which was the portion we approved at the last SERA meeting, they received unanimous approval from the planning board at the last meeting. The electrical substation and sanitary sewer pump station are in progress, making good progress there. And then they are beginning work on the off-site water main. The next item is about that, it's for the temporary easement. That provides a secondary water source from the Raritan water tank to Riverton.
Wow.
And that's your
That's
latest.
the most we've seen, and I commend
Want to
you
give
and the
a-
Riverton team, that's been fantastic.
Thank you.
And my grandson, we went past it today, and he said, when's this gonna be built? And I'm
Now
gonna
you
give him
have-
your, I'm gonna give him your number,
You have an
okay?
update for him.
So thank you very much.
And I can add some more good news to that. This week, the Economic Development Agency approved the final regulations for the new Aspire program. So the next step is their review of the SSA's application for the Aspire grant, which we hope will take place next month or January. And once that's approved, they're off to the races.
Wonderful,
Yes.
fantastic. That's great. This is, resolution for,
What- yeah.
Well,
Item B.
item B, excuse me, the
7B.
temporary construction easement for the water line project. I apologize.
No problem.
Yeah.
This is my first,
Yeah.
gentlemen, and ladies and gentlemen, this is my first time, so I do apologize. So,
I briefly
nobody
touched on
got
that
killed.
before.
So it's,
They are running a water line from the from the Raritan Street water tank to Riverton. There's already a water line in place on Oak Street, so this will run from Raritan Street to Oak Street, cutting through Cross Avenue. And part of that runs through the Middlesex Water property, so they
Okay.
need a temporary easement to be able to begin construction as soon as possible. I have a plan here where I highlighted the line, and the yellow is the water line, and the orange, you'll see here, is the property. So it's a small piece of property that they need to go through. Everything's been in agreement, all the items are secured, so they just need the easement to be able to do the work.
And who's the property owner, you said?
Middlesex Water Company.
Middlesex Water, okay.
Justin, this is a pro forma kind of thing. This is something that they needed to do to perfect the
This is
water
to add
line.
a secondary water source to Riverton.
Instead of having a single water source, which is
Yeah.
not the
Right.
safest thing to do.
Yeah.
It also loops the system.
This is a proposed line, there are existing line, the existing line is on Oak Street.
How long will
Plan
that
here.
take?
And what about the road repairs across Avenue?
So those will be done after.
After.
It's
Okay,
part of the
this is
project.
all part of the
Yes.
project, okay.
Yes.
And the action for the agency reg is, we're approving the temporary one, and we're recommending that the borough, because it's a borough that has to approve the final
Yeah.
one, that the council approve the final easement.
I spoke with the borough, and they already got it, and they're in agreement with it. So-
great, good, great job. Resolution providing for holding a private executive meeting pertaining to litigation, personnel, contract negotiations, and property acquisition and sale. Can you read the resolution, Mr. Baker?
Resolution providing for holding executive meeting pertaining to litigation, personnel, contract negotiation, property acquisition, in particular waterfront redevelopment, Saraville landfill number 3, former National Amusement Sites, and STK Services regarding Mr. Kronowski.
I need a motion. Oh.
I don't think he's done.
Is that done?
And as always, when there's no longer a need for the matter to remain private, they become public. And for the new members, same thing with the council agenda. If we're talking about a contract negotiation, once the contract is signed, the minutes can become public, but during the negotiations,
Sure.
they're not. If you're in litigation, while the litigation is going on, the minutes, the closed session minutes are not public. But once the litigation is settled or a judicial determination is made, the minutes can become public.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a motion to go into closed.
Second.
Roll- Resolutions. Temporary construction easement for off-site water line project.
Do
May
we
I
have the
hear-
resolution?
Yeah, I'm turning to the resolution.
I need to read it. You got a lot of resolutions there, Mike?
I think I have two copies of one and not a copy of the other. Found it, okay.
Yeah.
Resolution of the Saraville Economic and Redevelopment Agency approving temporary construction easement from Middlesex Water Company to Saraville Economic and Redevelopment Agency and Saraville Seaport Associates Urban Renewal for off-site water utility improvements in connection with the waterfront redevelopment area. This is a construction easement along the route of the new water line, and it's temporary by its nature, because once the construction is completed and the land is restored, the original condition, the easement goes away.
So Mike, is that 9B or 9A, or the both?
It's 9A.
I'll make a motion that the resolution be approved on roll call vote.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Scott?
Yes.
Mrs. Duffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Dacko?
Yes.
Mr. Bailey?
Yes.
Ms. Fisher?
Yes.
Councilwoman Novak?
Yes.
Councilwoman Robert?
Yes.
The next one is the,
Is B?
is B.
Okay, the second one is just a resolution referring the permanent easement over the same water line project, to the borough for review, approval, your consideration. So it's resolution of the Saraville Economic and Redevelopment Agency referring easement from Middlesex Water Company to Borough of Saraville for off-site utility improvements in connection with waterfront redevelopment project.
I make a motion to
Your
approve
second?
the resolution.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Donna and then Mary, right?
Yep.
Roll call, please.
We like to, you know.
Mr. Scott?
Yes.
Mrs. Duffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Dacko?
Yes.
Mr. Bailey?
Yes.
Ms. Fisher?
Yes.
Councilwoman Novak?
Yes.
Councilwoman Robert?
Yes.
Okay.
And even though it's not on here,
Yeah.
probably
Yes,
do.
Wayne?
resolution, so item C I wrote down was resolution authorizing a $250 per month increase to the compensation for services paid to STK Services. Wayne Kronowski, as I indicated previously, Mr. Kronowski has been getting $500 a month for the services to the agency for the past probably close to 20 years. Without any increase, and he's asked for the $250 increase. He is a CPA and has other financial certifications, and he's qualified to do this as a licensed professional.
We have a motion.
I make a motion to accept the resolution.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Scott?
Yes.
Mrs. Duffy?
Yes.
Mrs. Dacko?
Yes.
Mr. Bailey?
Yes.
Ms. Fisher?
Yes.
Councilwoman Novak?
Yes.
Councilwoman Robert?
Yes.
Any comments of the commissioners?
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes.
Thanksgiving?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy and healthy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
everyone.
And a question, oh yeah, we have another meeting in December.
Yes, there's remember the December meeting is early as well, but to avoid the holiday rush. So it is the,
December 14th.
thank you,
Great.
December 14th.
Great.
6:30 still?
Yes, that's
Yes.
6:30.
So it's the same time place unless we,
Unless you move it and then I forget to change the time.
Any comments from the public? Motion to close the public portion.
I make a motion to close the public portion.
Second.
Roll call. Oh, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Mo- Voice vote, please.
Say all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Have everybody have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
And thank you,
Thank you all.